Hello, sisters. Welcome to the Sacred Medicine Podcast, weaving powerful, soulful practices into functional medicine. Step into this beautiful space of devotion and explore everything from nurturing foods, rituals, sexuality, and awakening your innate sensuality. It is time to own your radiance. This is the Sacred Medicine Podcast. Hello, and welcome back to another week of Wisdom for the Weekend. So, what I wanted to do in this episode was just share a few things to help you prepare once quarantine lifts, wherever you are listening. Right now in the East Coast, we are looking at some things reopening early June, but things tend to change, so I'm not really sure. But I just want to give you a few tips, actually a few vitamins and supplements that could definitely help you to re-enter, your job or wherever it is, or if you own a business, and just going back to somewhat normal life again. I'm not sure if it'll ever be normal, but I suspect that things will start to flow once quarantine lifts partially, and then it'll eventually lift fully, I'm hoping. So let's just start. I've got 3 really easy supplements to just kind of help build your immunity for when you are out in the real world and not quarantined in your home. So first one is vitamin D3. And this helps definitely to boost immunity. Most people are highly deficient in this supplement. Now, if you haven't had your blood work done, if you were to get your blood work, you'd be checking for 25 hydroxy vitamin D. And that's the name of the test to check your vitamin D levels. So if you cannot, because you've been quarantined, you haven't seen your doctor, you can start at 2,000 IUs per day. If you will be getting your blood work and you're really deficient, in the teens or 20s, I feel is super deficient, then you can start as high as 5,000 IUs. But if you start at 5,000 IUs, my recommendation is in a couple of months to recheck it. Now, summer is right around the corner. So if you are spending time outdoors without, slathering from head to toe with SPF, then you will be getting some D3 from the sun. I do always recommend, even before you slather on the SPF, if you don't tend to burn too easily, or if you don't have any sort of autoimmune issues where the sun triggers you, you can spend 10 minutes out in the sun without any SPF to get some vitamin D. So like I said, 2,000 IUs if you haven't gotten any blood work done. If you have, and it's in the teens or in the 20s, which is very low, I would start at 5,000 IUs once a day and then recheck it in a couple of months. 25 hydroxy vitamin D. That's the name of the test. The other one is zinc. Zinc is also a great immune booster. For men, it actually helps to boost testosterone levels. And I love 30 milligrams. So that's once a day. You want to take that with food. And they do also have it in 15 milligrams. But 30 milligrams I think is good for the situation that we're in. And the last thing is vitamin C. And you want vitamin C to be in the form of ascorbic acid. Now, to help boost your immunity, I recommend 1,000 milligrams once a day. But if you have any issues with your kidneys, I would not take vitamin C at all. So I don't recommend taking vitamin C if you're in any sort of kidney issue or you have renal failure or anything to that extent. But you can take, if you're dealing with kidney issues, yes, no vitamin C. D3 is fine. Zinc should also be fine unless you are unless you've had a kidney transplant, then no zinc. Okay, so, or if you've had any transplant of any kind, no zinc and no vitamin C for you. D3 should be okay, but you also want to check your levels. So the three are vitamin D3, zinc, and vitamin C in the form of ascorbic acid. So just to help boost your immunity, since you've been at home for many months now, most likely wherever you are in the world, you've been touched with this pandemic. And since we are in the midst of, at least on the East Coast, and I think most places in the U.S. are starting to open up, some states have already started to open up. I'm in New York, and so we have not technically opened up. We're still having food to be delivered. Food is being picked up. There are no restaurants that are opened. And it looks like early June, I think June 8th, they said. But they also said May 15th, and that didn't work out. So we're just hoping for the best. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me, touch base with me. But that's it. That's it. Short and sweet. And wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are safe and you are healthy. Please wear a mask. And that's all for today. Be well, and thank you so much for listening. Bye for now.